Welcome to my channel, Stand Out and Shine. I'm Boxcar Benny and I'll be teaching you the shortcuts to signwriting with style. So grab your brush and mahlstick and let's flow some scripts. Let's start off with paint consistency. There's a fine line between too thick and too runny, and this makes all the difference to how your brush responds in making a clean stroke. You will need paint, a small tin or container, an old bread knife, a paint reducer and a makeshift dropper, paint rags, disposable gloves, and a paintbrush and mahlstick. Thin your paint like runny cream for the flow. This applies to all the paint types: water-based, oil-based, enamel. Be sure to use the correct reducer for the type of paint you are working with. For acrylics we use water, tap water will do. For enamels, any turpentine from your local supermarket or hardware store will work. There are higher grades of reducer you can buy from sign painting suppliers that will perform better, but any grade of mineral terps is all good. For this tutorial we'll use a standard practice line layout. Remove the lid and transfer paint to the work pot with the bread knife. You don't need much. Give it a good stir to settle the paint and check the consistency by raising the knife out of the paint and observing the way that it drips off the knife. It's way too thick if it doesn't drip at all. Make sure to get a good coat of paint on your brush and use the edge of your work pot to wipe off the excess paint and to ready the brush. Test with a nice vertical stroke. Your paint is too thick if the brush dries out before you have completed the stroke and will need to add more reducer. It's better to make small incremental advances with a drop or two each time, rather than over thinning. Resist stirring the paint with your brush. This can over soak it and cause your brush to produce blobby strokes and runaway dribblers. If your paint is forming fast dripping droplets, you have taken it too far. You want runny cream and a steady stream. Ideal paint consistency will give you sweet and clean lines with greater brush conformity. We will go through stroke technique and practice using the mahlstick in greater detail with upcoming videos, so keep an eye out for those. The thinning preparation is the same for enamels. Gradual. Getting to know the sweet spot is an ongoing practice and a foundational part of the signwriting process. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and keep an eye out for more videos in future.